We've helped over 100 new YouTubers start and grow their YouTube channel. And the main key that makes the biggest difference between those that are successful and those that aren't successful is picking the right niche, and not only picking the right niche, but picking the perfectly profitable niche for you. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 keys that you need to go through to pick the right niche so that you can be successful and grow your YouTube channel. So you don't have to wake up in the morning checking those YouTube stats and not seeing any views. If you nail your niche, if you get the right focus for your channel, then that's going to make the difference between getting little to no views and your channel taking off and you reaching your viewers and helping them with your videos. Before we jump onto my laptop and I share those 3 keys with you, make sure you watch this video all the way to the end, because I'm going to walk you through 7 different examples of finding a niche within 3 minutes using the amazing keys I'm going to share with you right now. What we are looking for when we want to choose a niche for your YouTube channel is we're looking to find the sweet spot. Now, how do we find that sweet spot? First, we need to look at what kind of videos do you like making? And this is thinking about what your interests are. What are you passionate about? What do you like talking about? What feels like fun for you but looks like work to other people? This is going to help you be consistent publishing and creating those videos. It's going to help your energy come across a whole lot better. It's going to make you more trustworthy, and it's going to help you grow that initial viewer fan base to keep them coming back and watching your videos. The more you like it, the better your energy will be, the better quality videos you will produce, because you're excited and interested in what you want to make videos about. So think about what you do on the weekend. What do you do with your spare time? What do you love talking to your friends about? What could you talk about for hours on end without getting bored? That's how we're going to find the first key in finding your niche. If you're a little bit unsure about what you're interested in, what you're passionate about, the easiest way to find this out is to actually go onto YouTube and look at your YouTube search history. Dive into the videos that you've been watching. What content do you enjoy consuming? This is going to give you a beautiful window into what you're interested in and what you like researching and reading about and studying, so that you can go in depth. The more experience and the more history you have to talk from, the easier the videos are going to be to create for you. And that's what we want in the beginning. Growing your YouTube channel, we want the video creation process to be easy and to not feel like you're dragging something uphill, like you're trying to roll a stone uphill. We want your momentum and the growth of your channel to be an easy lift, so that you can create videos without putting too much effort in, without killing yourself, and without burning out. A lot of us are starting YouTube channels as a side hustle, and we don't have a lot of free time. So if you're in this situation, then a great place to come and work out how to produce videos with a great workflow is inside our YouTube Mastermind community. If you want to find out more about how to save time making videos, I'll leave a link for you in the description down below. And inside that community, we help people reduce the time spent on making videos so that they can enjoy the video creation process and accelerate the growth, so they can start getting views and monetizing their channel a whole lot quicker. Now we can jump into key number 2, and that is what viewers like watching on YouTube. If you don't make videos that people actually want to watch, guess what? You're not going to get any views, and it's going to be really hard to grow your channel and grow your audience in the beginning. So one of the keys that you need to think about is, what videos are my audience currently watching? Who are they watching? Why do they enjoy watching these videos? What are these creators giving them in value, in outcomes through watching their video? If you did the exercise in looking at your YouTube history, then you should know what your viewers are watching, or what they like to watch according to what you've been watching. Because if you're watching it, I'm telling you now, there are a whole lot of other people that are as passionate as you about the topic and as interested in the topic as you are, and they're probably watching very similar videos to you. So that's going to give you ideas and clues of what your audience is currently watching, so that you can match that and see where that overlaps with what videos you like to make and what videos your viewers like to watch. And then we want to find that sweet spot. And the third key to find that sweet spot is what kind of videos are going to make money for you. We're not in this for fun. This isn't a passion side project. This is a business. If you're here watching this video, then you're interested in turning your YouTube channel into a business, which means we need to make money if it's going to be a business. If it's an interest or a hobby, then this video is probably not the right place for you to be. So you can go and watch someone else who's going to talk about having fun and hobbies and not making any money. Here on this channel, we want to help you monetize your videos, monetize your channel so that you can have a life of freedom using the leverage of video. And this is the great thing about these three keys. They all start working together to find the perfect niche for you. So go through the first, second, and third key. What videos do I like to make? What are viewers currently watching? And what videos are making money? Once you find that sweet spot where all three of those overlap, that is your niche. Now, one thing I want us to dive into is making sure that our niche is not too broad at the start. What it's going to do if you choose a niche that's too broad, it's going to create way too much competition for you, and it's going to be really hard for you to start building your audience and get momentum if the competition is too high in the niche because you've chosen a niche that's way too broad. So how do we overcome this problem? What I want you to do is make sure when you're going through this exercise, defining your three keys, and we found a sweet spot, make sure we are going 3 levels deep. And this is what I'm going to show you in the 7 examples that we're going to talk you through now in finding niches, so that you can see how narrow or focused we need our niche to be in order to give yourself the best chance of competing. Think about it this way. If you were new to MMA and you wanted to have your first fight and you walked into the octagon with Conor McGregor, how do you think you would do? You'd probably get knocked out in the first few seconds because you're not used to it. You're not used to competing at that kind of level. If you try and compete as a new YouTuber with all the big YouTubers, I can tell you now, I know what the result's going to be. You're going to get knocked out. So we need to find a niche, a focused target audience that you can specifically help. The more specific you can be, the better chance you have of competing inside of that smaller market. We can't go for the big, broad market because it's too competitive. All the big YouTubers are dominating that space, and they've been doing it for well over 10 years. YouTube is a skill that you need to practice, and there are lots of different skills. I always say being a new YouTuber is like trying to do 17 different jobs because there is so much you need to learn in skills and apply yourself to be able to create videos that are valuable to your audience and that your audience actually wants to watch and engages them all the way to the end. So let's jump onto YouTube now, and let me take you through 7 different examples applying these 3 keys so that we can find the perfect profitable niche, and you can see how this all works in real life, and then you can go and do it for yourself so that you can grow your YouTube channel with the right kind of focus. Let's dive in. So the first channel we're going to find a niche for is guitar playing. So what I like to do to start off this whole process, just search the broad search query and let's see what comes up. Now, what we are looking for is mentor channels that we can look up to that our current audience is currently watching to give us ideas of how we can make videos and what videos our audience is currently watching. Now, what we're looking for when we're doing this research process is to try and find opportunities where there's educational type content being created and where we can create videos to solve a specific problem. So one of the challenges with guitar is there'll be a lot of musicians or famous musicians who are showing the music that they're playing. We're not looking for that. That's going to be really hard to compete with. That's going to take 4 or 5 years to become famous, to get onto a big stage. So what we want to start is those how-to or the problem-solving videos that people are searching for on YouTube. So let's start having a scroll through. And here's a good example: how to teach yourself guitar in 2025, save years of wasted time. So that's a really good title. And the reason why it's really good is it talks to one of the big human needs. Now, most of the time, humans want to either save time, save money, or save effort that they have to put into something. So if you can talk to that in your videos, then your videos are going to do really well. And you can see he has done really well, 2.6 million views in 1 year. So that gives us a really good idea of what the market likes. So they're like a DIY kind of teach myself from this YouTube video. Now, to dive deeper, what you can do is go back to our broad search term and just hit spacebar after the keyword, and then you can see we've got guitar tutorial, guitar lessons for beginners, songs tabs, guitar, tuner, blues, vibes, music, instrumental, guitar cover, guitar songs with chords. We're going to go for guitar lessons for beginners because I really like talking to beginners in YouTube videos, because you can educate them and take them on such a big journey in a really, really short space of time in 2 or 3 videos, which is really exciting. Now we're really getting into some good videos. So guitar lesson 1, absolute beginner, start here, free 10-day starter course. So the benefit that he's talking to here is huge. And you can see how well it's worked. 31 million views in 8 years. Next one, your first guitar lesson, beginner lesson 1 million views in 1 year. He's done really well. Here's a playlist, beginner guitar lessons, so you can dive into that and get even more advice. Here's a really good thumbnail, top 5 exercises for beginners guitar players. So what I want you to do when we're doing this research is have a look at the titles and the thumbnails. These are really important when you're starting out on YouTube. If you can make a good thumbnail, then more people are going to click on your video, and that's going to lead to more views. Your titles are also really important to let YouTube know what your video is all about. Here's beginner guitar lesson starter pack. And what these 2 thumbnails have done really well is they're showing what kind of tune or what your fingers need to do on the guitar in order to start learning. So I really, really like that kind of focus. Here's a 30-day beginner challenge. So challenges do really well. Here's day 1. And the really cool thing about that is they're going to watch day 1. And then what's going to happen? They're going to watch day 2. And they're going to watch day 3. And then day 4. And this is going to create returning viewers keep coming back to your channel as they're learning how to play the guitar. So we can go back and get even more specific. Now, have a look at, as we dive deeper and deeper, this feels like stage 2 or the second part of our focus for our niche. Stage 1 was just guitar. Now we guitar lessons for beginners. Now, how do we go to level 3 to get even more specific on a type of guitar or a type of music, or how do we get more narrow? So I know there are 2 types of guitars, and I know a lot about playing guitar, but I know that you get an electrical guitar and then you get the other one. I can't quite remember what it is. Let me know in the comments down below. We're going to try and discover that. So if I change it to electric guitar lessons for beginners, let's see how that changes our videos that are coming up. So now it looks a little bit different because the guitar is a bit different. This should be everyone's first guitar lesson. That's a good one. This is a really good thumbnail for that playlist. Beginners lead guitar level 1. Beginner electric lesson 1. Level 0 to level 6. All in one playlist. Really, really good. How to play electric guitar for total beginners. Okay, so there's a nice level 3 focus. And then what I like to do is dive into the big lessons that they have and what are they breaking down in these lessons. So let's have a look at one of these videos. What chapters or what are we covering in this video? So he hasn't got chapters here. He has the automatic chapters. Hit the thicker 3 strings, add the middle finger, rest your arm here, play on air power, power chord play. So this will give you ideas to see even more of what's happening and what they are teaching in the video. Power chords. How to play power chords guitar lesson. Still very good traction. And you can see here in our keyword tool, we use TubeBuddy and we use vidIQ if you want to get hold of these for your niche research. I'll leave links for you in the description down below. As we get more and more specific, you're going to see that the competition is going to decrease, which means there'll be less big creators creating around this topic, which is really what we're looking for to nail down your niche. If we hit that space bar, you're going to get even more ideas. Easy electric guitar songs with power chords. So how's that? Let's see the competition for that. That's what we're looking for. Once we know we've got the competition down into the green, we've got it as low as we possibly can, you know you are at least at stage 3 of your niche, so you can now find a focus of where to start looking for good videos. So what I like to do then is head into the channel, this is Andy Guitar, and then go into their videos and look at the most popular videos on the channel and get some ideas. So here's the absolute beginner one, which is slightly broader, which we won't start with, but we could lead up to that once we have built up a bit of momentum with the channel. Yeah, play 10 guitar songs with 2 easy chords. So that's really, really nice topic. So I'd take that as a video idea lesson. There's the ukulele. That could be an entire focus or niche. So here's a really cool niche, and that's what you get by going into the channel, looking for some mentor channels that you're going to find, and then get video ideas from them, and then go into those channels and have a look at what they are like. 130,000 subscribers and 120 videos. So you can see there's enough of an audience to be able to monetize this channel. So we've got Key 1, do we like playing the ukulele? Key 2, are people currently watching their videos? 4 million views, 3 million views, 1 million views? Yes, lots of people want to watch these kinds of videos. And can you make money from it? Yes, there are 130,000 people in here, and we can probably sell tutorials or lesson-based digital videos to our audience, and that's going to make them help us monetize our channel by offering that value inside of a digital course. So the 3 keys, so the 3 steps that you need to go through when you are looking for your niche is to, 1, decide what kind of video you want to make. So how long is that video and what format? Are you teaching something in there? Is it tutorial based? Is it story based? Do you want to show travel videos? What kind of videos do you want to make? We're always going to encourage you to do educational type videos, the tutorial videos, the step-by-step videos, the teaching someone how to solve a problem works really, really well to grow a YouTube channel. Then the second thing I want you to do is to find channels already making videos like you would like to make, like we have found this ukulele channel here. And then look at the most popular videos and use that to get video ideas for you. So that's the third step, is to see what's working for them and then to implement that in your channel strategy to be able to shortcut the time it takes to find videos that actually work in your niche. And we're going to do that because the channels you look up to have already done all the hard work. They've made all the videos that don't work, and you can see the videos that do work. As long as the competition is low enough, then you can make videos for that. As you get better at creating videos, as you start getting used to the workflow that we teach in creating the videos inside of our community, then you can start leveling up and going for more competitive keywords that are going to help you grow faster because it's a bigger audience that you can reach. Okay, let's jump into our second example, which is a baking channel. So if we want to go into baking, we're going to search the broad term to start and see what kind of videos are coming up. So we've got easy plain vanilla muffin recipe. We've got the most obsessive bakers run a radio bakery. Interesting. That's a short. There's a channel. Use this tip to make your frosting stay put. Interesting. Now we're going to get into what kind of cakes do we want to bake, or what do we want to make videos about? We want to make videos about a birthday cake. Easy birthday cake recipe. Okay, so there's recipe there. There's a classic vanilla cake recipe. That's a song. 6 birthday cake recipes for beginners. I really like that. That is a big video to make, so you could break that up into 6 different cakes. So there's a red velvet. So let's dive into red velvet cake. Red velvet cake recipe with cream cheese frosting. The best red velvet cake recipe. Very interesting. So if we put a space bar there, it's going to give us all those new ideas. So we've got red velvet birthday cake decorating ideas. That's an interesting niche. So we're going into decorating the cake. So that's 1.7 thousand views. Yeah, 2.4 million views 4 years ago. Let's have a look at this channel. Okay, so this is pasta, fish. So this is a full cooking channel. We want the baking channel. So let's go back. Yeah, yummy cakes. And sort by most popular, 4,000 subscribers. So a smaller channel made lots of videos. And they have 290,000, 217, 72,000. So this looks like it's not really about the recipe. So maybe we need to get more specific with, we want the recipe. So we're educating people on how to make it. Yeah, pastry living. That's going to be more focused on what we want. Lemon pound cake, how to make amazing crepes. There's the red velvet, and they're getting lots of views. So this is really already on a stage 3. So it's focused on pastry baking, which is a really nice focus. 290,000 subscribers, and it's looking like a really good channel. 20 million views. So that's probably at stage 3 already. And then I would look at similar channels to her videos. And if you don't know how to find that, what you can do is start a video playing and then scroll down the right-hand side and have a look at the suggested videos that come up here. If we go into this channel, Cooking at Home, 180,000 subscribers, 58 videos, and it looks very similar to the pastry channel. So we would look at that as a second idea. So cooking at home, baking at home, pastries, that's a really nice focus in the baking niche. And that's going to reduce your competition so that you can have a really good chance in building out your baking channel. Okay, on to idea number 3, which is a fishing channel. So very different to the baking. This is one for the boys. Fishing channel has so many different options to dive into. It's going to be very, very competitive. Lots of searches per month, 29 million searches for fishing every single month. But we're going to decide first, are we going to be a saltwater fishing channel, or are we going to be a freshwater fishing channel? So we are up in the mountains, so we do a lot of bass fishing. So it's interesting that that has come up for us. So let's put freshwater. So we're going to go with bass and see what comes up. Bass Fishing Productions. Let's see what we get there. Here are some really good channels to give us ideas. Bass fishing tips and techniques. So let's have a look at their popular videos and see what's currently working. 7 bass lures that really work. How to cast a bait caster. So that's a really good video for beginners. How to rig a Senko. 5 ways. Interesting. How to spool braid. The secret trick worm trick. Oh, he's got trick there twice. Okay, so this is giving me some ideas. I really like this best bass lures that work year round. South Africa summer bass fishing lures. Top 5 baits and lures. How to turn a $2 fishing lure into $1 million business. Best 5 fall lures that catch big bass. That's a really nice video. Bass can't resist this September lure. This is like a stage 2. I want to look for stage 3 to be more focused. So instead of just best bass lures, best bass plastic worms. Top 5 soft plastic lures every angler should own. So that is really nice. And you can see how the competition has got low enough here so we can compete. Let's have a look at his channel and see what else he has got on there. Any other good video ideas that are popular? Watch how bass attack. Interesting. Underwater footage of why anglers often miss bites. Interesting. Why does the free rig really do underwater? 99% of us make rod movement mistakes. Interesting. That's a really good video. Our vision versus bass vision. Color bass really see. Interesting. So that's going to help you choose the right color lure. Okay, so some really good ideas. I tested them all, wacky rigs and what is really happening. Really, really good channel and some good examples. 37,000 subscribers and he's done a lot of videos. That's a really good channel to have a focus for YouTube. Let's look at the popular one, light tackle fishing, giant fish. So he's got some ocean fishing here. There's bass, deep sea fishing. Okay, so that channel is not the best example because he's fishing in the ocean and on freshwater. Bass Fishing Productions. Okay, this is not what we are looking for. So we'd probably look at something focused like Steve Rogers has and talking about worms and lures that are the best for bass and why and when to use them. So that's a really nice focused part of the bass fishing or the fishing niche. Okay, on to the next one, slightly different. We're going to go into coin collecting. Now, I've never done any niche research on this, but we used to collect coins back in the day. So it'll be interesting to see what this market is like. Coin collecting for beginners, intro to coin collecting, what you need to know. Interesting, 200,000 views. Can beginners make money from coin collecting? That's a good one. Another bag of £2 coins to hunt. These 50p coins are always amazing. 15 rare Lincoln pennies sold in 2024 for good money. The 200 million coin collection. Whoa, that's a good video, but that's from Forbes. Can Trump end the penny? So when we can't really get a direction, what I like to do is come back and do that spacebar. So there's 4 beginners, coin value, tips, pennies. So let's go for beginners and see what else we can get. So now it's got the country. So if we focused on a specific country, that could be interesting. So if we were just focused on UK coins, and now what you can see that's quite interesting is they don't specifically say it's for the UK, but if you look at the thumbnails, you can see it's in pounds. So we know we are focused on the UK. Ancient coins, 5 coins for beginners. Interesting. Here, let's have a look at this channel. Unwrapping a Morgan silver dollar roll purchased from eBay. How to clean coins. That is a really nice video. So I like that. How to clean coins. How to clean coins. Don't damage dirty old or corroded copper or silver. Really, really interesting video. Coin shop owner on how to clean coins. How to clean coins and a time lapse of sorting and packing. How to clean a coin correctly. Check that, nearly 1 million views. So that's a really nice focus, is how to clean coins or care for them and store them and look after them. That's a really nice, we're at stage 3 there. So we've gone through from a coin collector to finding rare coins to now how do we clean and care for those coins for our collection. And that's a really nice focus with a very high view count, which will give you good opportunity to reach an audience. And we all know with coin collecting, there's definitely money involved there. So you would be able to find a nice way to monetize that and create a community or create a product around your coin collecting. Here's a US coins guide. Let's dive into one more before we end. Look at the popular. And what do you know? His most popular one is how to clean coins with baking soda and vinegar. There is proof that that niche works. Okay, so let's dive into bonsais. And I like to go bonsais for beginners. And I've done a bit of work in bonsai, so I kind of know what we want to focus on here. So I'm cheating a little bit, but I'll show you if you have a good knowledge. So I'm going to go how to trim roots on a bonsai for beginners, because I know that's something that beginners battle with, and I know it's a really good topic. So 5 bonsai pruning tips for beginners. So you could be pruning the top or pruning the roots. How to repot a bonsai tree. That's a really nice topic. 200,000 views. Bonsai root pruning decisions. Crab, apple, first root walk. Interesting. Clone a fruit tree. Bonsai for dummies. Starting with bonsai made easy. An overview to start and grow your bonsais. So I know this is a really profitable niche, and I would focus on the complete basics. How to prune the roots, how to repot it, how to water my bonsai, how to care for my bonsai. There's so much you can do, and it's a really, really nice niche if it's something that you're interested in. Self-improvement. Self-improvement is a massive niche. So we're going to have to really get to stage 3 here. And I would like to go into from self-improvement. I know one of the first things people need to do is stop procrastinating. This is still going to be very competitive, but you can see how big this market is. 4 million views, million views, 167,000 views. So to get more specific, we need to understand what the outcome is. So how to stop procrastinating and study or get work done. Let's say study. We're going to help people study. Why you procrastinate even when it feels bad. So you can see we're getting into a better position. So let's go study for exams or study for high school. How to actually stop procrastinating in high school. 70,000 views. That's a pretty good. So you can see how we've gone from self-improvement to stop procrastinating and study. So that's level 3. We've actually gone to level 4 here for high school. The further down you can go, the more specific you can get, the better your video will do, because you have less competition and more chance of getting out there. Communication. This is a really fun one. Communication is really important for a lot of different things. So give me 8 minutes and I'll improve your communication skills by 88%. So that's a really good title, but not specific enough. So I know that most of communication, the higher percentage, is actually body language. So I'm going to go to body language expert. Okay, let's get more specific on body language. Ooh, what about for presentation? Presentation body language. Ooh, I like that. Body language for presentations. What about for a work presentation? Make body language your superpower. 18 million views, 500,000 views, 240,000 views. And check, we've already got down to low enough competition. From communication to body language for presentation, but presentation that's for work. So it's probably level 4, which is I really like getting down to a nice focused niche. And if you can stay focused like this in the beginning, it's going to help you accelerate the growth for your YouTube channel. And that's what I really want for you. I want you to be successful, and I want you to grow your YouTube channel. So if you're ready to start and grow your YouTube channel, now that you know how to find the perfect profitable niche for your YouTube channel, then come on over and join our YouTube Mastermind community, because inside there, we all new YouTubers growing together and helping each other on this journey. So I look forward to seeing you in the community. If you're ready to learn the best storytelling techniques that you can use inside your videos to get the best possible retention on your videos, then watch this video next.